Alright guys, for today's video, I'm going to be going over the Tryndamere update. Now, if you have been paying attention to the PvE patches, you probably already know this, but they have changed Tryndamere for Season 11 to have 40% crit chance at all levels, and have given him a whole new list of items to choose from. Instead of basically, Essence Reaver, Infinity, Tree Fort, that's basically what we've been going basically every game for Season 10. But for Season 11, we're actually going to have some versatility. So I'm going to be going over a couple of the item choices that I personally like for Season 11 in this video. And situations where I would pick them up. But honestly, there's going to be a lot of playtesting for early in the season that I'm going to be playing around with. That I think are all viable choices. Anyways, let me slay the rat. But anyways, let me go over the mythic items. So mythic items I think are viable. Honestly, all four of these under the marksman tree are all pretty good. I think for this game, I think I'm gonna try Gale Force because I get the extra dash to stick on my opponent, which does actually a lot of bonus magic damage, scaling off AD. This item is pretty ridiculous. I'm gonna grab boots because I'm in Teemo. But also, I mean, the dash, I think you guys saw it from my, I think it was my Darius video for the engage. You could use this to engage too, save your spin for the, after they flash. Anyways, extra move speed's gonna be really good against this team where they have a lot of people that look to kite me, right? Seraphine, Kai'Sa, Caitlyn, Teemo, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, there's Immortal Shield Bow, which is basically Phantom Dancer plus Lifesteal combined. So it's got Lifesteal and got the Season 10 Phantom Dancer passive. They've got Kraken Slayer, which is on-hit true damage. That's probably the highest damage mythic item that you can go for if you're going for just pure damage against like a tank or something. They got Gale Force, which is pretty good for helping stick onto kiting targets, and Trinity Force, which also can help you stick onto kiting targets. I think Trinity Force is probably the least viable of them, but I need to do more testing. Anyways, you also have a couple of unique items, like Eclipse under the fighter tree that we can check out. So Eclipse gives you move speed and a shield after dealing 2 auto attacks or abilities within 2 seconds, and does 8% of their HP. You killed Teemo real quick. That's bad. Actually, no, that's bad. I can never feel bad for killing a Teemo, even if it is just someone at PB. Anyways, go over Eclipse. So this item gives Omnivamp, which make me heal off not only my auto attacks, but my spin as well. And it's got the passive I listed before. Let me hover over them so you guys can see it. You guys can pause the video and take a look. Yeah, I got plate 2. But you got Eclipse. Now, people recommend that I try Gore Drinker because it gives ability haste, attack damage, and the 1% attack damage for each missing health. Honestly, playing with it, it hasn't felt good. It just doesn't deal as much consistent damage as a bunch of the other mythic items. And honestly, the ability haste on the mythic passive, I think is bad. Because in this season, I don't think you need as much CDR or what's called ability haste now. So let me actually grab a refill potion in case I need a verse Teemo. So let me tell you why it's not going to be important. The reason why it's not going to be important is that there's this item called Navori Quickblade, which is basically a better version of Season 10's Essence Reaver. Because not only does it give more than 20% CDR's worth of cooldown reduction, but also basically has a Shojin passive that works on critical strikes. Which, obviously, basically with just the Navori Quickblade, we can reset our spin fast enough to, do 2 crits and then spin. Which is all we need to do, right? So any other ability haste item is honestly not needed. So the additional ability haste from the Gore Drinker I don't like. and it's just honestly not needed. So that's my personal opinion. So, what are other items I'm liking for this season? Well, I'm personally liking Phantom Dancer. Phantom Dancer gives a lot of movement speed, plus it gives the additional attack speed when you're fighting somebody. So it gives up to 40%. So if you combine that with something like a Kraken Slayer, you can actually just wreck tanks, right? So you got that item, so you got good synergies with that. But also, I'm thinking like, you know how I sometimes do this off-meta, like, meme build, the Vampire Trin build? Well, that actually might be somewhat viable in this new season. Because this item, Immortal Shield Bow, is insanely strong, and Bloodthirster is now a crit item that gives lifesteal. Which is, you know, obviously insane. You can do this. But anyways. So, you got these items, and there's a lot of utility they can build with all these new crit items. And there's an insane amount of crit items. I mean, we got the Collector, which gives lethality and crit chance if against a really squishy team and you're just like one-shotting people. You got, you know, obviously stuff like Infinite Edge, which is like a staple. You got Mortal Reminder, but you also have like the new Rage Blade with an on-hit build could be pretty good. Essence Reaver the new Essence Reaver is kind of like Trinity Force. It gives mana for those mana users. Obviously, all of the mythic crit items are all pretty insane. You see. Let me kill Teemo real quick. Oh, just kidding, he flashed. Yeah. But even something like Mortal, like I'm a reminder, but even like Stormracer can be pretty good for the season. Mercurial Scimitar, the QSS, now gives crit chance. Pretty nice. You got Serilda's Grudge, which if you hit someone with your spin, it slows them by 30% for 1 second, which would be pretty nice for sticking on people as well. I've been sad if that Dark Harvest killed me before my Triumph hit in. Okay. But yeah, we got a lot of versatility of this season. I love the Navori Quick Blades. Just only having to worry about like one CR item gives us a lot more versatility in terms of itemization too. And the fact that I can go 3 crit items because it's 40% at all levels, and each crit item only gives 20% crit chance. Makes me feel like I'm not being really inefficient by building 3 crit items, which all the crit items are pretty insane for Trinmer. Wait, actually, can I just kill them? Can I kill him too? Oh, he has fucking Ignite. Come on. Anyways, I got my Gale Force. If I had spawned on Teemo instantly, I think I could have killed him. I bitched out for a second. Yeah, so I'm about to show you guys the power of Gale Force. This item is like an AD Proto Belt, but look at the base damage. It's 180 to 315 plus 45% of your bonus AD in magic damage. So this item, on top of dealing a bunch of damage, oh, by the way, increased against low health targets by up to 50%. So actually this item does 216 damage, increased by up to 50%, so it's like over 300 damage in burst. So basically I'm going to spin on him. I'm going to do like 2 autos to Teemo, and then I'm going to one-shot him with the Gale Force. It's going to be fantastic. Let's see. Oh, Teemo's worth gold now. Is that worth? You can walk down. Man, there's shrooms everywhere. It's, oh, hey, friend guy. You guys see that damage? Oh, she missed her ulti. Rip. You guys see that damage by Gale Force? Yeah, so even even though I dash through the Rengar there, it just attacks someone that's near my destination. So it's not even like Protobot where I have to hit him with it, right? It's just anywhere near a destination, it just shoots out little missiles. And of course, this is on a 90-second cooldown, just like Season 10 Blazing King. Which, by the way, they changed a bunch of these, well, what they're called legendary items now. Like, remember, I don't like Wit's End on Tryndamere. But for Season 11, take a look at Wit's End. This item, it has 30 attack damage now instead of the healing. And on top of that, it also grants movement speed. So, something like Wit's End against a heavy magic damage team, or against maybe like, say like a Kali or something, could actually be pretty good. Hey, what is Rengar salty about? Gold PB games? Oh shit.
9 months of right clicking.
I don't know, how else am I gonna get my PB elo if I'm playing that PB rank, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I was testing out new items, man. Let's see. Go back. Alright, so we got Gale Force now. Next time is obviously going to be Navori Quickblade. You can build Navori Quickblade first, too. And this time is a really good rush item. Just because it gives you that ability, haste, and the basically Shojin passive instantly. But if you build Gale Force first, then you get that active, which I personally like in something like Teemo. So, what I want to ask Rengar is, what is he doing on PB? He's just testing items too, right? So why is he playing PB ranked? I did PB ranked just so I can try to get a more competitive game than a PB game. But anyways. Let's see. So an overall build, I think my 3 crit items this game, I'm getting Gale Force, Navori Quickblade, and Infinity Edge. So, you guys see me just one combo of the Teemo? Just spin, auto attack into the Navori, or not the Navori, the Gale Force and the Ignite. Insta-killed him. I need 1425 for Navori. Anyways, some people have asked me, what do I grade Tryndamere as a comparison from Season 10 to Season 11? Honestly, it's too early to tell. I can't give you a fun answer because, I mean, I'm playing against people like Rengar and PB. It's hard to get like a actual competitive match, right? But once the preseason rolls out, I'm able to play against some decent players. It'll be easier for me to understand like where Tryndamere currently is. From a utility standpoint, I think Tryndamere is better in Season 11 than Season 10. I'm really worried about his damage because the crit damage obviously was reduced for everybody from 200% base to 175%. And then, of course, Tryndamere only gets 40% crit chance at max rank instead of 50%. So I'm wondering if that's going to play a part into his, like, mid-game spike at, like, level 11, even if it's just slightly. But no, we'll see. Also, I think Tryndamere level 1 through 5 is probably still weaker because of that crit damage reduction. So, I don't know. I feel like Tryndamere... I feel slightly worse. Wait, am I getting... Oh, I'm getting health from the Grom. That's what that is. Yeah, I haven't read all the jungle stuff. I probably should test out what Tryndamere jungle looks like, too. What? Yeah, Navori's gonna help me a lot there. Stick on Teemo. Oh my gosh. Wait, he didn't turn back around to me. Alright, let me go back. So, I got my Navori. And then we'd build into Infinity Edge after. And this would kind of like cap out my build. So I'm gonna have 5 for BF Sword. So let's take a look at my stats right now. So, with my 2 items, I'm at 295 attack damage. With BF Sword 2, obviously. Should be about 255 without BF Sword. I'm sitting at 30% CDR off of 1 ability haste item. And on top of having a 30% CDR, my critical strikes reduce my non-ultimate ability cooldowns by 20%. So basically it's like having 40% CDR on the current season, as well as also reducing my Q and W cooldowns, which I haven't discussed about that, but that's actually pretty ridiculous. Navori Quick Blade is definitely going to be a very strong item on Tryndamere. And that by itself might make Tryndamere stronger for Season 11, I don't know. I feel like they have to nerf it, but they still haven't, even though they've nerfed basically everything else. Yeah, I'm seeing about 80% crit. And I can build pretty easily into my 3rd crit item, and I feel like this could be like a standard setup. You could also go Kraken Slayer with this setup. You can also go Moral Shield Bow. And you can also go Eclipse. I think Eclipse is going to be really good into maybe like squishier range champions that don't kite as well. But against something like Teemo, or maybe even like Kennen, the Gale Force dash is going to help out a lot. But yeah, the extra shield on Eclipse is going to be pretty good. Kill a couple people. And we got knocked. Alright, well, let me know what you guys think about Tryndamere for Season 11. What do you think about all the new items that Tryndamere has available for him? In the comments down below, let me know what you think the best build is. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, guys.